from coast to cruise.
Oh my God, that was so much fun!
Beech Bend's actually quite a beautiful park. They got a fountain lake, and then got Vortex and Carousel right across from it. And Whitewater Express and Kentucky Rumbler and the Rumbler Cafe. Yeah. In terms of scenery, it's small, but what it's got is nice. All right, here in the Rumbler Cafe, an employee told me about the hats. Funky. But they do have a wide variety of t-shirts too. All reasonably priced. All that they have, actually, she said. And then some stuff for the youngsters. But one thing in particular I want to mention, all the employees I've met today have been especially friendly.
Have you talked to a lot of them?
Oh yeah, a lot of them. You guys are really friendly. I want to thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You got to come back again.
Oh, will do.
Come back
No
when
doubt
it's
about
nice and hot.
Yeah, when the coasters are running off the rails.
Yes. Yes.
And your name is?
Marvis.
Marvis Slaughter.
That's right.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You're more than welcome.
You have a good one.
You too.
Alright, here's a ride called Power Surge. This one was interesting to say the least. I'm just gonna let you guys see what it does, and it's pretty cool. I've never seen a ride like this before in person. I've heard about them at fairs, but I've never seen one until today. It's pretty cool. As you can see, the seats rock and tilt. Here's where it gets interesting. And there's the name there. Really cool ride. Alright, just up the Midway from SCAT II, the antique cars, and Haunted Hause. Here's their Super Slide 2000. And then here's their Jitterbug swings. Don't be fooled by this one. This one actually you get some really good speed on. And you actually face sideways and at some points the ride backwards. It took me by surprise. It actually made me feel a little bit queasy. Queasier than I thought I would be for a swing ride, so this one gets a little crazy. Yeah, definitely big surprise, Jitterbug. Alright, got some really cool bumper cars at Beech Bend. We got the standard thrilling ones on the right. And then the kid-sized thrills on the left. Nobody riding the kids ones right now. Kind of interesting out there on the same track pretty much, just divided by a net. You get some pretty big hits on this one. Really good bumper car ride. Alright, here's Beech Bend's ride that's kind of sort of like Delirium, but the seats face inward. And it's not as big or as fast as it, but generally does the same thing. I've ridden enough spinning rides today. I can handle them, but most of them. But this one freaks me out a little bit, so I'm sitting down. This is one of their newer rides too. Looks pretty cool though. Alright guys, heading down the Midway at Beech. You got your Wild Mouse, which this one spins. See if we can see it in their car. Trust me, they do. Then you got a Moby Dick ride, which doesn't look like much offhand, but trust me, it really pins you to your seat. And then when it goes sideways, it's got some really strong lateral forces too. So definitely give that one a try. I'll tape it a little bit longer here. That one's got some bang for its buck. Let me walk down here. Sorry. You've got a ride that I've never seen except for here before. It's called SCAT II. What it does is the arm rotates, but along with that, you're standing up in those little pods on either side, and those spin too. And then in the middle of the ride, it stops, and then you get to spin the other way. Doesn't look like much from what it is, but trust me, after the rides I've ridden here, it's probably the most intense flat ride I've ridden today. So definitely give this one a ride. Then up there, not sure how well you're going to be able to see it, but you got some antique cars. Got some nice scenery along the way, including an old car on one of the planters. And you got a tilt whirl right here, really good one. Got this thing to spin really well this morning. Again, sorry for not being able to show these things in motion, but we're about the only ones here really. Maybe 100 people if lucky outside the water park, and not gonna see them in motion today, sorry. And then got another little kids section. Got some jumping jumbos. Their version of the Dumbo the Elephant ride at Stricker's. And some Dizzy Dragons. And then a little kids train ride. See if I can get it close here. And then in the background, just now saw it, you got a boat carousel. Kids are having some fun today. Alright guys, here is SCAT II. This is a ride I've never seen anywhere else. Normally I think that tub's spinning too, but you get a wide angle view. What it does is that center arm spins, and then I think they're both supposed to be spinning, but I guess you've got the option today of spinning or no spinning tub. The tub spins too, and then I don't think I'll get it on tape, but it keeps doing that, and then it stops and goes the other way. So it looks really dizzying. It's not. I can get dizzy on spinnies pretty easy. I can handle them, but I get dizzy. But this one, I would almost bet this is the most intense ride in the park. I've not ridden everything yet, but I mean, it doesn't look like, you know, terribly much is going on, but it's a good little flat ride. Try it out if you're ever at Beech Bend. I highly recommend it. SCAT II. Here's a better look at Hubcap Valley antique cars. driving around in your Model Ts. And then here's Beech Bend's Haunted House, their own dark ride that is really, really, really good. I highly recommend it. What happens is you go through and it's just animatronic monsters coming at you, but they're really close to you. You could reach up and grab some of them. Don't do it. And then there's some chicken wire, so you can't with some of them, but really cool. Like, got werewolves, vampires, mummies, a lot of stuff in there. Ghouls. Good stuff. You give her a thumbs up, don't you? Alright. Friendly staff here at Beech Bend. Kentucky Rumbler. A GCI wooden coaster. This one has one of the best first drops of any coaster I've actually ever ridden. That right-hand turn really puts you against the left side of your seat. Lateral forces, pretty good. Great forceful first drop. It's got some surprising twists, turns, and airtime hills. It's a nice coaster. One thing I will say, it reminds me of the Beast a little bit in the morning, where if you ride it in the morning, you're not really going to get too good of a ride. It's a little bit moody. But if you let it warm up, it is a good ride. So, something right next door to Rumbler, Whitewater Express, your miniature flume ride. I didn't ride that today. I might in the peak of summer though. It's a hot day, but it's a new park and I want to stay dry. So, one thing that's pretty cool about Kentucky Rumbler, it flies by the station 3 times. Check it out. Cool stuff. Beech Bend doesn't have too many games, but it's got some classic ones with what it does have. Got some duck pond right here. And rebound. Got some South Park prizes.
How you doing, guys?
Not bad, yourself? You gotta hit the clown with the beanbag. Classic basketball game with the reggae bananas as your prize. And a dart toss with balloons. Yeah, it's something like a Plinko game, but you have to catch it at the bottom. And some classic Plinko. And then your laser gun arcade game. Does all kinds of different stuff. It looks like some fun games here at Beech Bend. Alright, let me guide you a little bit through Splash Lagoon, Beech Bend's water park. Alright guys, this is Splash Lagoon. Beech Bend's actually got a really nice water park for how small it is, and then it's actually kind of pretty too. Here's some slides in the kids area right here. And some palm trees. And some more slides in another kids area. And here's the lazy river. Goes all the way around. But what's really interesting about the lazy river is it intersects with the wave pool. So, kind of neat. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of Splash Lagoon. Alright guys, we're going to end with some footage of Kentucky Rumbler. Here it comes. my final thoughts on the park. If you've ever been there, it was kind of like just a big Stricker's Grove, kind of like a picnic area with rides, but just bigger. And the rides themselves are pretty good. Kentucky Rumbler is an amazing coaster. It takes a while to warm up, but once it does, it gets going. As always, look us up on Facebook, facebook.com/coastercrew, youtube.com/coastercrew, and The Loop Monday night, 5:30 Eastern on coastercrew.net/live. Until next time, we'll see you on the Midway. Hey, buddy. Say hi to Coaster Crew. You want some food, don't you?